Hi, my name is Julia Wilkerson, and I am excited to welcome you to the Leading Ladies Guide to Leadership presentation for Management 294 here at Pierce College. The Leading Ladies, Kayla Smith, Trashevia Ware, Kiley West-Tozer, and myself will be your presenters today, so let's get right into it. To begin this presentation, let's cover our purpose, our strategy, and our goal. We, the Leading Ladies, have created this guide to leadership to help both experienced and aspiring leaders to become more skilled, knowledgeable, and effective in their careers. Effective leadership is a key driving force within organizations that sets strong, successful organizations apart from the weak. But how do individuals become stronger, more effective leaders? That's the question we hope to answer for you here today. To help leaders take their effectiveness to the next level, our team has conducted thorough research and examination to cover 10 crucial areas of leadership. After reading, reviewing, and summarizing 52 peer-reviewed articles, our team has gathered valuable information, practices, and strategies that provide leaders with a deeper understanding of how to become more effective. We will begin by covering the application of leadership principles to accomplish goals and applying emotional intelligence for effectiveness. Next, Kiley will discuss power, politics, and organizational growth, organizational learning strategy, and ethical negotiation strategy. Shiva will then cover conflict management and the negotiation process, team building strategy, and cross-culture communication. Kayla will round out this presentation by covering effective coaching and team development, decision-making, and our concluding thoughts. Our goal by the end of this presentation is to provide you, the viewer and growing leader, with a deeper understanding of the importance of effective leadership and how you can become more effective. Effective leaders can help their teams grow and achieve organizational goals by possessing various skills, qualities, and principles, some of which include adaptability, effective communication, ethical behavior, and having a clear strategic vision. Fair treatment, honesty, support, and empowerment are other important principles of leadership. When leaders are mindful of and value these principles, they foster a team culture that values respect, trust, communication, and a shared initiative to achieve goals. For leaders to apply such principles, they must set the example for their team. When leaders behave in alignment with the expectations and values of the team, their followers are likely to follow and trust their lead. Effective leaders must also stand strong in the face of challenges and change. Leading is not an easy task, as plans can often go awry, but by remaining flexible, adaptable, and calm, leaders can help guide their followers through such hiccups and can work to reinforce the values and success of the team. When leaders effectively identify and enforce the beliefs and values of the team and behave in alignment with them, they contribute to a more positive team and organizational culture that can more effectively accomplish goals. As mentioned before, in doing so, they foster a team culture that values respect, trust, open communication, and a shared initiative to achieve goals. These outcomes produce increased levels of motivation, collaboration, and performance that help leaders and their teams to effectively achieve their objectives and goals. Emotional intelligence, or EI, is another extremely important aspect of leadership. Emotional intelligence is defined as one's ability to express, regulate, understand, and respond to their emotions and the emotions of others. In the business environment, leaders who possess high levels of emotional intelligence demonstrate better emotional regulation, empathy, and ability to motivate their teams. Effective regulation of emotions by leaders contributes to their ability to foster a positive work environment with higher levels of collaboration, which leads to increased organizational effectiveness. Leaders who understand emotional intelligence, and therefore their employees' feelings, are better equipped to inspire, motivate, and empower their followers to effectively achieve goals and objectives. Research and studies suggest that at least 75% of leaders with higher emotional intelligence prove to be more effective at managing teams and achieving their goals, especially in high-pressure industries such as healthcare and manufacturing. It has also been shown that effective regulation of emotions by leaders positively impacts their relationship management abilities and self-awareness skills, which can help them better connect with staff, motivate their teams, and handle stressful situations. Emotional intelligence ensures that leaders can identify, regulate, and manage their own emotions, as well as the emotions of others, which results in less disruptive behavior, more positive attitudes, and increased successful outcomes. When leaders possess and strengthen their emotional intelligence, they not only improve their ability to foster a positive and supportive work environment, but they are also likely to have increased problem-solving abilities and are more likely to make sound, effective decisions. Next, you will hear from Kiley about power, politics, and organizational growth, organizational learning strategy, and ethical negotiation strategy. Thank you.
Hi, this is Kiley West-Tozer, and I'll be presenting on the next 3 slides, which will be about power, politics, and organizational growth, organizational learning strategy, and ethical negotiation strategy. So, for power, politics, and organizational growth, power in organizations can take on many different forms, and leaders can use their power through things like granting rewards, establishing authority, displaying their expertise, influencing others, and sometimes even using coercion. The most effective leaders, however, use their power to create trust and collaboration rather than relying on control or fear over their subordinates. Effective leaders understand and appreciate the power they hold and use it responsibly to motivate and inspire others. For organizational politics, politics in the workplace can often have a negative reputation or connotation, but when politics are used ethically, they can promote effective decision-making and innovation. On the other hand, however, when politics are driven by self-interest, they can decrease morale, create conflicts, and reduce productivity within the organization. For driving organizational growth, successful and effective leaders create a balance between power and politics to create an inclusive and growth-oriented workplace culture. Research shows that organizations thrive when leaders implement feedback mechanisms, build trust, and make transparent decisions. So the key takeaway from this slide would be, to create a strong organization, leaders should recognize power dynamics, navigate workplace politics responsibly, and foster an environment of transparency and collaboration. By using their power ethically and handling politics responsibly, leaders can create a workplace culture where employees feel valued, engaged, and empowered to contribute to the organization's success. This slide will be about organizational learning strategy. So the role of learning in organizations. Organizational learning is about more than just training the employees. It's really about creating and encouraging a mindset of growth and adaptability for everyone within the workplace. With today's world quickly adapting and changing, companies that embrace continuous learning will be better prepared to face challenges, take advantages of opportunities, and maintain a competitive advantage. There are 3 major strategies that drive organizational learning. First would be high-performance HR practices, which include things like job rotation, incentive programs, and employee participation, which all enhance learning and engagement. These approaches also encourage cross-functional collaboration, which allows employees to gain perspectives from other departments, enhancing their problem-solving abilities. Second will be artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is transforming how companies learn and adapt. Artificial intelligence can also help process large amounts of data efficiently, effectively identify trends, and improve decision-making in the workplace, which will help organizations to stay ahead of the game. Finally, having a strong learning-oriented culture where knowledge sharing and collaboration are encouraged leads to greater innovation and overall effectiveness of the organization. Leaders play a large role in promoting this mindset by setting an example, providing learning opportunities, and giving recognition to employees who contribute to this mindset. For organizational growth and adaptability, organizations that prioritize learning can more easily detect industry changes, improve their strategies, inspire innovation, and outperform their competitors. In an increasingly dynamic business environment, organizations who fail to invest time, resources, and effort into effective learning strategies are more likely to be stagnant and fall behind. So the key takeaway from this would be leaders who embrace learning through people and technology, create organizations that can successfully navigate change and drive innovation. By creating a culture where continuous learning is encouraged, organizations are able to build a workforce that is prepared, capable, and committed. This slide will be on ethical negotiation strategy. Negotiation is a super important skill in business that influences everything from supplier agreements to employee contracts. The use of ethical negotiation in particular builds trust and positive long-term partnerships as well as overall success. Leaders who make ethical negotiation a priority not only create stronger business relationships, but also create a more sustainable and positive work environment. There are two major approaches to negotiation, which are collaborative and competitive. A collaborative approach is focused on building long-term relationships and finding solutions that benefit all parties involved, which is ideal for lasting partnerships. It is especially effective in strategic partnerships, employment agreements, and team-based decision-making. A competitive approach prioritizes individual gain, often at the expense of good relationships. While it may provide short-term advantages, it can harm trust and future negotiation. Ethical negotiation relies on three major moral frameworks. A conquestionalist approach evaluates decisions based on their potential outcomes, aiming for the greatest overall benefit. While this approach is practical, it can sometimes result in ethically questionable actions if they lead to a positive result. A deontological approach follows strict ethical principles regardless of the consequences. This approach ensures consistency and reliability in business dealings. A virtue ethics approach focuses on personal character and integrity in decision-making. Individuals who follow a virtue approach seek to align their actions with core values, which creates credibility and long-term respect. For cultural and psychological influences, negotiation styles can often vary by culture. Research has shown that in highly collectivist societies, negotiators often prioritize group success over strict ethical standards. On the other hand, individualistic cultures tend to focus on fairness and contractual agreements. Leaders should be aware of these differences and adapt their negotiation strategies accordingly. So a key takeaway of this slide would be just by prioritizing fairness, integrity, and long-term collaboration, leaders can develop ethical negotiation strategies that help to build trust, strengthen relationships, and drive organizational success.
Conflict management and negotiation process. What is conflict management? Conflict management is the process of identifying, addressing, and resolving disputes in a way that promotes collaboration and maintains positive working relationships. Conflict is inevitable in any organization due to differences in personalities, goals, and communication styles. However, how leaders handle conflict determines whether it leads to growth or disrupts team dynamics. Effective conflict management improves workplace morale, increases productivity, and strengthens relationships by fostering mutual understanding. What are effective conflict resolution strategies? There are several strategies leaders can use to resolve conflicts efficiently. Collaboration, which is encouraging open discussions to find a mutually beneficial solution. Compromise, meeting in the middle to satisfy both parties. Avoidance, when conflict is minor, stepping back to let emotions cool down before addressing it. Accommodation, one party may yield to maintain harmony in the team. Competition, used when quick, decisive action is needed, though it may not always be ideal for long-term relationships. Each strategy should be applied based on the nature of the conflict and the individuals involved. How do leaders influence conflict management? Leaders play a critical role in managing and preventing conflicts. They set the tone for workplace culture by modeling open communication and emotional intelligence. By fostering an environment of respect, transparency, and active listening, leaders can address conflicts before they escalate. Strong leadership ensures that employees feel valued, heard, and motivated to work towards shared goals. Team building strategy. Why is team building important? A strong team leads to higher productivity, better problem solving, and increased job satisfaction. Team building helps employees develop trust, communicate effectively, and work towards shared goals. Research shows that teams outperform individuals because they bring diverse skills and perspectives to the table. Effective teamwork reduces errors, distributes workloads efficiently, and holds members accountable. What are effective team building strategies? Leaders can strengthen teams using different strategies, encouraging open communication, creating a safe space for employees to express ideas and concerns, defining clear goals, which is ensuring everyone understands their roles and the team's objectives, Building trust and accountability, encouraging teamwork through recognition and fair workload distribution. Utilizing team coordination methods, as seen in the healthcare industry, integrating knowledge and actions effectively improves collaboration. How can leaders strengthen teams? Leaders can improve teamwork by fostering a culture of collaboration and adaptability. Encouraging feedback, recognizes achievements, and addressing conflicts promptly help maintain a positive team environment. Additionally, using psychology theories can also enhance communication, creativity, and information sharing within teams. Strong leadership helps teams navigate challenges and reach their full potential. Cross-cultural communication. Common issues with cross-cultural communication. With globalization and remote work becoming the norm, organizations increasingly rely on cross-cultural teams. While this diversity brings innovation and fresh perspective, it also presents challenges that can hinder effective communication. Language barriers, which is misinterpretations due to differences in native languages or professional. Cultural differences, workplace expectations, nonverbal communication styles, and decision-making processes vary between cultures. Stereotypes, preconceived notions can impact collaboration and create divisions within the teams. Time zones and technology limitations. Virtual teams may struggle with scheduling, delayed responses, and poor video audio quality in online meetings. Different perceptions of authority. Some cultures prioritize formal leadership while others don't. These challenges, if not managed well, can lead to frustration, reduced teamwork, and lost business opportunities. Strategies for effective cross-cultural communications. Organizations can proactive strategies to improve communication and collaboration among cultural diverse teams. Encourage cultural awareness training, educating employees about different cultures, values, and communication styles, fostering mutual understanding. Use clear and simple language. Avoiding slang or overly complex terms helps ensure clarity across different languages. Structure communication methods. Utilizing standard tools like translation software, shared glossaries, or documents reduces misunderstandings. Hire bilingual employees. Having language support available ensures smoother interactions across language barriers. Create an inclusive team environment. Encouraging employees to share cultural insights and perspective enhances team innovation. Leverage technology effectively. Using collaboration tools like Slack, Zoom, and Microsoft Teams can help teams communicate more efficiently across different time zones. Develop a team vocabulary. Establishing a common set of terms and project-specific language improves consistency and alignment among team members. By integrating these strategies, organizations can enhance trust, efficiency, and overall team performance in multicultural work environments. What's the importance of it? As businesses expand globally, effective cross-cultural communication is no longer just an advantage, it's a necessity. Here's why it's crucial. It promotes inclusivity and diversity. A workplace that values different perspectives fosters a more innovative and collaborative environment. Enhances problem-solving and decision-making. Diverse teams bring unique viewpoints that lead to more creative and well-rounded solutions. Strengthens international business relationships. Understanding cultural norms helps businesses build trust with international clients, partners, and stakeholders. Reduces workplace misunderstandings. Addressing potential miscommunications early prevents conflict and promotes smooth team interactions. Boost employee engagement and retention. Employees who feel heard and respected in a diverse workplace are more likely to be motivated and committed to organizational goals. Ensures competitive advantage in a global market. Organizations that excel in cross-cultural communication can expand more successfully into new markets and work efficiently with international partners. In today's interconnected world, mastering cross-cultural communication isn't just about avoiding misunderstanding. It's about leveraging diversity for innovation, efficiency, and long-term success. Organizations that embrace cultural intelligence will be better positioned to thrive in a globalized business landscape.
Hello, my name is Kayla Smith, and I will be going over our effective coaching and team development, decision-making, and conclusion slides today. For this slide, the first question we'd like to address is how to coach effectively. Coaching is defined as a leadership development strategy that is aligned with organizational objectives and assists individuals in personal development and achievement of their goals. In our research, we found that there is no single or right way for leaders to coach effectively, as coaching must be adjusted to meet the needs of a specific situation. Those who participated in a study related to situational coaching found that with effective coaching, they benefited from higher levels of confidence and interdependence over time. These qualities allow both individuals and teams to take charge of their growth, as well as promote collaboration, adaptability, and leadership within their team. It is also important to note the factors that may hinder effective coaching. These include a lack of support from leadership, a lack of resources, the absence of collaboration and commitment, inadequate coaching experience, and a poor appreciation of team dynamics. Such factors can reduce the likelihood of having successful coaching outcomes, so leaders must be proactive in ensuring that their team is not without the proper tools and support. By using strategies such as establishing a mutual understanding, ongoing support, and encouraging open and respectful communication between all members of a team, leaders can promote positive outcomes that lead to organizational success. The second question we'd like to address is how to build an effective team. Team coaching is defined as a collective intervention within a team in which the focus is on the improvement of team productivity, increasing engagement levels, and achieving the shared goals of the team. The effectiveness and success of a team are extremely dependent upon the team building strategies used by their leaders to create and maintain the growth, adaptability, and learning skills of the team. From the research we have gathered, we found that knowledge management and team empowerment strategies were very effective. Knowledge sharing platforms and organizational memory systems are effective tools that can aid leaders in providing teams with access to critical information that can enhance their decision-making abilities, increase employee engagement, and even improve the organization's overall ability to respond to change. When employees are properly equipped with the right tools to effectively participate in team decision-making, they are more likely to feel comfortable and confident in sharing their opinions, ideas, and knowledge with others, which improves communication, respect, and trust among teams. Team building is more effective when the team feels empowered. By determining common goals, encouraging team members to hold each other accountable, and creating a safe space for team members to express and exchange ideas, team members will likely become more engaged and motivated to work towards shared goals and are more likely to hold each other accountable to stay on track. When leaders create a team culture that allows members to safely express and exchange ideas, they will feel more inclined to engage with each other in ways that are positive, healthy, respectful, and focused on the objectives at hand. Lastly, I will be going over the importance of coaching and team building. These strategies can be used by leaders to create an environment for teams where growth can thrive. By promoting a culture that values open communication and provides the necessary tools and skills for individuals to grow personally and professionally, teams are then able to collectively prioritize improvement and ultimately work together to achieve goals. With effective coaching and team building strategies, organizations have seen strengthened recruitment, better retention of valuable staff, improved performance, and better overall development. For this next slide, I will be discussing the prevalence of decision making. In any leadership position, it is inevitable that one will have to make decisions. They can be small or of high importance, which can result in greater consequences. The ability to make sound decisions that end in the best outcome for all involved is a determining factor for what makes a strong, intelligent leader. The first important factor in decision-making we like to address is critical thinking. Critical thinking has been defined as one's ability to identify high-quality, well-supported arguments from those with weak evidence, flaws, and poor data. The use of critical thinking in the decision-making process involves creating multiple solutions to a problem, asking many questions, and challenging one's ability to problem solve by developing well-thought-out solutions that will allow them to meet any goal or objective they must achieve. When leaders utilize critical thinking, they can enhance their ability to ask relevant questions, interpret complex problems, gather opinions from various groups, and make wise decisions. This promotes the overall success of the individual, the team, and in turn, the organization. One study found that students who were equipped with subject-specific knowledge and critical thinking skills were more capable of making informed, sustainable decisions. Through this study, it is shown that critical thinking can empower individuals to effectively tackle complex problems. The second important factor we'd like to address is how to improve the decision-making process through innovative thinking. One study highlights how the use of interactive learning can improve the decision-making process within teams and organizations. It was shown that those who undergo exposure learning techniques that encourage problem solving and creativity show significant improvement in their ability to use critical thinking to make decisions more effectively. These techniques can include the use of digital media as well as team exercises that encourage critical thinking among team members. Using technology and interactive learning to develop teams can result in better response to change, fostering initiatives, and achieving organizational objectives. Another technique that organizations can use to promote innovative thinking is known as design thinking. Design thinking is defined as a human-centered approach to decision-making and a tool for innovation that is based on the collaboration among people with different skills and disciplines to approach problems with more understanding, creativity, and innovation. The structured process of design thinking gives leaders and their teams a clear picture of the problem at hand, along with the ability to make the right decisions. Studies have found that design thinking increases collaboration, participation from all team members, generates a variety of knowledge and ideas, and promotes learning, leaving team members to feel empowered and generally happier in their positions. Lastly, it is important to acknowledge bad decisions and how to avoid them. The factors that can contribute to making poor decisions include not asking enough questions, not asking the right questions, and not exploring all possible alternatives. Other hampering factors that affect critical thinking can include making decisions solely on the results of past events or without consideration of previous experiences and groupthink. Overall, it is important to consider the strategies discussed earlier when making decisions to avoid the disruption of overall success and growth of an organization. To conclude this presentation, I will go over the key takeaways from our research and what we learned as a group. Successful leadership is more than just management. Mastering the skills of open communication, emotional intelligence, conflict resolution, creating an effective team, and much more are necessary to lead a team to success. Having a complete understanding of how influence and empowerment affect members of a team, as well as how to achieve long-lasting success, is essential to creating a team full of motivated individuals, ready to tackle challenges and achieve goals as a collective. Our team, the Leading Ladies, has gained a lot of new knowledge and perspective from working on this guide to leadership together. We have each gained a deeper understanding of effective leadership as a whole in both our professional and personal lives. Main ideas that we have learned from working on this project are the importance of diversity, monitoring the progress and well-being of the team, the benefits of continuous learning and improvement, and to be the example that we would like to see in others, just to name a few. By conducting intensive research and studying these leadership principles and strategies over these past 9 weeks, we noticed that we have integrated our findings into our own team to improve its performance. By applying these principles, we were able to successfully work effectively with one another and create a final product that we are all equally proud of. Hopefully, our research will make the same difference to others as it has made on ourselves. Thank you for your time.